Dorfer. I am starting a digital marketing agency called Ozlen.com, spelled Ozlen. I'm opening it with my friend, who will be stated later, and right now we are working to build websites for people that need one for free, so that we can get some experience and reviews and testimonials on our work before we charge for it. Of course, the price of a website will be determined on a few things, but it's really just how much content is in the site and what functions need to be able to happen within the site. We are not hosting it for free. We will be building it for free, but not hosting it. And the difference is hosting is it's paying for the domain name, and yeah, it's paying for the domain name. So this is not the only thing we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing other things as well, like managing people's social media, eventually running paid ads for people, all the good stuff that digital marketing agency does, managing websites for people after we can, of course, build some, optimizing people's websites for SEO, as well as AI, because that's becoming a new thing. You're going to have to optimize your website for AI, not just Google, because people are going to start going to AI to figure out what they need, to troubleshoot, to ask questions about certain things that are on the website, and you're going to have to start optimizing for things like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Perplexity. And we're moving out of the age where it's just you just have to optimize for Google to rank well. You have to get across a lot of other social media platforms to have reach to people. So that's what we plan to help people promote themselves, their brand, their products to the world that is on social media, that is digital, and hopefully charge for it, make some money off of it. So I am going to start making videos just about me working. I'm still trying to get a grasp on how to go about all of this. Hopefully I can show you guys some of the work I've been doing, some of the work I have done, what I know in comparison to the average person, why I can start to charge for this. Yeah. Alright. I'm having some technical difficulties with Discord, or not Discord, with OBS, which is how you're able to see me right here. And normally it would just be a little box at the bottom of my screen with my face and stuff, but I spent like 20 minutes trying to figure out how to do it, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna have it on the side of the screen here like this, or no, not like this, like this. Here we go, and we're gonna open up. Okay, so we are going to firstly let's do this. Let's do this. Can I do this and it still look fine? Ooh, I like it. No, I want. Oh my lord. Boom. Okay. I mean, that works. I mean, this is improvising, but I mean, that works. So, yeah, this is the website builder that I use. Let's go ahead and check out mine real quick. I mean, I guess I can just go to Ozlen.com. Boom, here. Yeah, let's scroll past this real quick. Okay. Do not try and go back there and see what I was typing out. I'm not trying to give out API keys. Fortunately for you guys. Yeah, so it took me a couple weeks to get all this built, and you are not seeing the back end. You're not seeing the client dashboard. So, yeah, I might have to stop some things for a second so that I don't leak API keys, but we'll get to what that is in a second. Today, what I want to do. I recently built this. I guess you could say, window painting portfolio website for someone that I know. if you're watching, you obviously know. And today we are going to see if we can get notifications to be sent to her email from off of a. So what happens? Here's what we're gonna try and have happen today. Form submission happens through the website, and then there's going to be a notification that's going to be sent to an email. It's going to say, hey, somebody submitted a form. This is what I currently have on ozone.com. So we're going to see if we can go ahead and get it up on here. Not exactly. Oh. Yeah, okay. I don't know why this is taking so long. We can go ahead and get the website that we need up. No email sent yet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let you guys not see the API keys because that's kind of like I'm just not giving you guys that. I mean, I don't know why I'm this young and know what API keys are, but I mean, I guess, bro. Hopefully, some people will start to join the Twitch chat soon, but this is like super new, and it's just some bum trying to. No, I'm not a bum, but some of you guys might be bums. This is taking forever. Freak, bro. Okay, I think it's loading up now. Let's see. Yeah, that's a ... Okay. So for just a moment here. So this might have to go off again because I'm not sure. So let's see. Plan. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to reference this contact for free estimate form right here. We're gonna reference it to the AI. Freak. Okay. Yeah. I'll need to double check something on my own one time, but wait, that should still be up, right? Oh. Yeah, we're chilling. Nobody saw that. If you did, there's nobody watching the stream, and I can cut the video recording. It's okay. So right here, we're going to reference this contact form to the AI. So we're gonna go, hey, this is what I want to happen. I am going to give you an API key for resend.com so that you can take it to when someone fills out the contact form, that is on the Book Now page. Someone fills out the contact form. Book Now page. We'll get a note. Stop! I'm not messing up notification right now. Freak, bro. Oh, this is so bad. Why can't I spell notification? Oh my lord. This is embarrassing. Okay. You know what? I think we need a water break. That's what we need. Cheers. Cling. This is so weird seeing myself, but at least I know that I'm looking. No, I'm looking okay. Get a notification saying that someone has filled out a contact form on Knox window painting. You really have to like walk the AI through how to, or like what you want to happen, because if you don't detail it, it's just gonna be like, so like, yeah, I did what you asked, and you're always right, and like, it won't do what you want it to. So you seriously have to go in like crazy detail on what you want it to do. And right now I'm using which is Sonnet 4.5. I mean for this task, that's an appropriate model. But for while I'm in bolts right now, I do believe I have, yeah. So V1's outdated, so just don't use it if you're using bolt. I mean, unless you already have projects that were using the legacy model. I guess you can go ahead and use that. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, I used it to build a fair amount of my first website. Um, for I would use this Opus 4.5 model for the initial, hey, build this website for me. This is what I want it to do. I would do that because it's just a like more complex model, and it will reason longer and just give you a better output. So that's what I recommend for tests like these where it's like small tweaks but it's still back end tweaks. I would still use Sonnet 4.5. I mean it's pretty good. I mean it's not as good as Opus when it comes to um, reasoning and like filling out long places of text. Like I did not write ready to bring your vision to life. Like the AI wrote that, which is crazy, which is like really cool. So yeah, with like basic tasks like these, I would use Sonnet 4.5. Big complex tasks or build this website for me, I would use Opus 4.5. But when it comes to like small front end things like changing text or whatever, switch to Haiku. It's gonna save you tokens. It's gonna, I mean, it's fast. It's gonna be fast. It's gonna not use as many tokens. If you're doing a small front end change, I mean, maybe even a small back end change to a website, yeah, I would go ahead and use a lighter model. It's like there's 3 children right here. Opus is the eldest and like the strongest or whatever. Sonet's like he's keeping up with the eldest child, but he's still slacking behind a little bit. But he also doesn't eat as much as the. And then Haiku is the youngest. You have him do small tasks, and he doesn't need to eat as much as the eldest. So yeah, quick lesson on that. Let's get back to this. Here. Knox window painting.com. Quick crazy people break. Wow, we're 24 minutes in. It's crazy. Tell me what you need from me besides the API key. Or is that all you need for this to happen? Boom. And of course I will have to go and say, hey, did you get this email? Because it's not my email. I'll have to go and ask the person who owns the email if they got it. Because it might say, like, I sent it. Like, AI tries to be nice. And it's good in some cases, and it's not good in others. Because in some cases, in, like, creative ways, where it's not where we're not talking about, like, reasoning and business and stuff like that. It's talking about, like, generation, like, idea generation, like joke like stuff like that. The AI tries to be nice, and it's good in that part. But when we're talking business, when we're talking about stuff like this, it's like, please just tell me if you didn't do something correctly. Like, freak. Okay. Let's see. What is it gonna do? Do you want to have a custom domain email address, or should I use the resend test domain for the sender? Would you like the email notification to include all forms of detail? Sure. Should the notification email be specific subject line format? Yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, hey AI, here's the API key. This is what I want the email to look like. This is what I want the subject line to look like. Make it so that happens. So, yeah, I'm going to have to turn off my camera again. Sorry, I'll probably cut this part out. I know I mog sometimes. No, I'm just fine. I'm actually a tweaker, but it's okay. Okay. Sorry, that was off for so long. But I couldn't give API keys, so. Here, let's go over what an API key is. So, your everyday tools that you use online are worked upon through an API. But for us, for humans, it is put on a special user interface for all of us to see and interact with buttons and things and whatever. Computers do not like pretty user interfaces. They like JSON. They like code to be able to say, to be able to just read over and then perform action. That's what an API is. It's for the tools to interact with the other tools. For example, I have Auslan.com right here. This form right here, this form that I have at the bottom, is connected to a resend API up here. Boom. It's connected to a resend API. So, because my website is being hosted on a virtual private server and is always running, you can always look it up. That means that it also can, at all times, access the resend API. So, when someone fills out a form, computer stuff happens, tells the API to do these things, and then that's what happens. It accesses another tool because it had that key. When I discovered this, I was like, oh my gosh. And I also discovered NNN, which we will also get over. When I discovered API keys, I was like, no way. So I can get AI to do all of my work for me, automated. I thought it was crazy. I thought it was like Escape the Matrix or something, but okay. The email has a colorful gradient header matching. The system is live and will work immediately when someone submits the contact form on your website. Resend API key or API is configured with a key you provided, and I'm using Resend's onboarding email address as the sender. Can later verify with your own domain. Customize the sender. So I don't care about the sender. So okay, now we're going to go. Can you test this by sending an email with, or can you test this by sending a test email with all the same contents that would normally show up, but is empty because it is just a test email. Okay, so now we need to go to Instagram. to go and make sure. Yeah. I'm not saying anything about that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. It's not the full API keys. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna hop off of that because it might accidentally show it or something. Not that you guys freaking care. I care. I need to make sure I'm not messing anything up by leaking API keys in the middle of a stream. What else can we go over? What else can we go over? I wish we had some chats going to like stir up some questions, but it's just me and my thoughts, you know. It's crazy. Okay. Okay. Before this, I was trying to run a video on how to automate my cold outreach system, because right now I just get on my phone, search up like plumbers or landscapers or whatever, and scroll through them until I find that they don't have a website, and then I'll copy their phone number, boom, into the messages, put their name or whatever into this template that I have. But that's not working very well, so I'm going to see if I can't just automate that with N8N, which I'm about to open up right now, because, wait, oh, okay, because it's cool stuff, you know? And that's what I want to do with this. I want to provide value and show expertise, even though I'm just in my room and have some like weird looking clothes on or whatever. Okay, so to first of all download N8N, because it can be here. Okay, let's go over what N8N is. N8N is a node based, which is like little icon based workflow builder. What you can do with it is you can go and get API keys from certain things. So you can have an API key for like ChatGPT, which can call upon ChatGPT or any AI, if that matter, to like use that AI. And I will show you what I'm talking about in a second. But you can also have the AI connected to other APIs so that it can use more tools. Like with ChatGPT regularly, you can't just go, hey, send an email to blah 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 saying blah blah blah. You can't do that. But with N8N, you can connect it and chat with it still, but it's going to be in N8N. You can chat with it and go, hey, send an email to blah 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 and schedule something in my Google Calendar. You can go to Google Cloud Console. You can make clients, that's I guess what they call them, or create API keys, and the API key of the AI can be referenced, and it will check the tools that it has, such as Gmail, Google Calendar, and it can use those tools, and you can go, hey, I use those tools, and you can be like, great, or it can be like, something happened, you need to go check and see what's going on, and you can just go and check. I thought I discovered how to escape the Matrix with this one again. Like, I was like, you were today years old and you found out. I did not just say that. Yeah, but I really thought it was on something, but there is a learning curve. I have not completely got accustomed to it. I'm about to show you the HTTP request node, and it has to be, it's actually, like, I don't know where to get started with that thing. I've tried to make, like, a Jarvis agent, like, going off of school and getting some JSON to just, like, go and be like, hey, make me an Iron Man Jarvis or whatever. Yeah, just a little fun project I'm working on. But, yeah, I want to use it to be able to automate cold outreach, so we are going to water break still. To download N8N, you go and search it up, how to download N8N, and you go to your terminal, and you run some, like, here, I'll just, how to install N8N. locally. Installing it locally isn't going to allow you to always be able to reference the N8N thing. You have to go into your computer each time, go to the terminal, click N8N, which I'm about to show you. We're not using Docker, so okay, just give me. I'm not crashing out. Okay. Okay, this line of code right here is what you copy. npm install n8n-g. Right? You just go to the terminal, and if you run into an error, you copy and paste the error into a Gemini conversation, and you go, "This is the error I'm running into." I would open the terminal as an administrator, just to be safe, just so that you don't run into like stupid errors or whatever. And you might have to like unrestrict some things so that you can install it globally. But I thought it was like really complicated, and I had to do it all by myself. But yeah, so boom, you have all that, and then once it's installed, I think you also have to get some like Node.js or something. You have to get Node.js, I'm pretty sure, to be able to install N8N. And you have to get a specific version. It's how to install N8N locally. That's what you look up. Okay, it's gonna have you run some code. It might get a little frustrating. Run the terminal as an administrator. Install the correct version of Node.js that you have to install. And then you can open up your terminal at any time. N8N. Hit enter. What the freak just happened? Okay, now it's going to open up your workflows. This better be silly. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Had to check. Check the chat. Chatter. Okay. Once you've N8N, boom. Oh, you should open this in another browser. It's going to have you, like, enter your email, like everyone does nowadays. Let's see what So with N8N, there's no autosave. So each time you make any changes, here, I'm just going to go ahead and AI agent, forget, we don't need to actually see what that is. Be sure to, when you ever make something and you have it in this little, like it looks like Figma, but I guess, bro. You be sure to click save, because I didn't. Now where I'm at. I'm pretty sure I still have it in a Gemini conversation, though. So I should be okay. I'm automating cold early, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is JSON. Okay. Boom, go back to N8N. Copy, paste. Boom, okay. So, yeah, Google Play, I'm gonna have to get a Google Places API. What the fuck? Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry, chatter. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have to enter my season stuff. I tried to do a video where I got my Places API, which is like how you. It's the tool version of access, like looking up something on Google Maps. But it did not work out. So it's great. I think I got the Places API, but it just like, I guess, bro. You know what? Okay, let's give it just a little rundown. So, fun things you can do with N8N, right? I saw this one guy. He called it the Hell Yeah simulation, or the Hell Yeah like automation, and like it ordered White Monster and steak to his doorstep every day, using an Uber Eats API or whatever, and then like, White Monster and steak, and then it ordered an Uber Black to the casino at like 11 in the morning. And then it automated his sports betting, and then it would go on Facebook and search up like motorcycles and just lowball them. It was so ridiculous. I couldn't imagine doing something like that right now. The skill level that I'm at right now, I'm having to go to Gemini and be like, how do I do this? And this guy has made like crazy stuff. I think it's like Brody Automations, or I think Exosoft. I think that's it. Yeah, I mean, AI is the direction that the world's moving in. So, and also like digital stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and learn as much as I can about this, because it's how I'm gonna make money. So, I'm not going to finish this automated cold outreach system today, but boom, Ozone.com. We're making websites for free right now. I mean, you've seen my obvious expertise. It's beautiful, golden and black. Right now, we have analytics and reporting. It's pretty much just like tracking what's going on with your website so that you can make better and informed decisions with it. Web management. This is, I mean, I really need to put in website like making or whatever in here, but I can also do that in the click of a few buttons. So a little text, boom, and then boom, you're gonna have a full another box saying web design. Boom. So we have that right now. We got web management. Eventually, we're gonna open up. We're gonna do paid ads, social media marketing, which is gonna be like managing your social media platforms, helping you like scale them to a certain amount of followers. I mean, I can't do that right now because my following isn't that great, and I'll work on getting better at that. Also, with the paid advertising, we will make the creatives for you. We will make the actual ads for you. I mean, unless you want to have like a face-to-face thing, where you want to be the face of the ad. But we can get some little AI magic, we'll sprinkle AI magic on there, and we can get some videos that look like people to promote your products. Yeah. SEO, we're gonna have SEO open probably sooner than the rest of these. Ranking better on Google, ranking better across social media platforms. This is very important stuff. As you know, let's see. Let's look up blue t-shirts. I'm going to give you an example of why SEO is so important. Blue t-shirts. Okay, this is probably a very common search done on Google. As you can see, there are a bunch of... Where do you see it? All these companies pay to... Wait. Shopping? No, normally it says like ad over by like what's being presented on Google, but guess this is not happening. Blue t-shirts. Okay, I need to go back. Okay, boom, blue t-shirts, right? Let's get to okay. So it doesn't say ad right here. It doesn't say that there's like or like sponsored. It doesn't say that, but when I look up a very common search, something like blue t-shirts, it is very important that you don't appear on the freaking second page of Google, because nobody goes there. If you're an e-commerce store, nobody is going to the second page of Google. So you need your website to rank very high. You want to be the first thing that is seen whenever your keywords are searched. Say you're selling like headphones or something, which is very, very saturated. Headphones. You need to appear as close to the like first screen as possible, because nobody, like, you can't tell me one person that was going, oh yep, I didn't see what I was looking for on the first page of Google, so let me go to the second and then the third and then the sixth or seventh. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Very important to rank high on Google. And also, we're gonna start to get to that age where it's gonna be like, I'm in Gemini, right? What are the best blue t-shirts to get? I don't care how expensive. Right? It's going to say, okay, he doesn't care, so I'm gonna get, like, jack up the price, man. It's gonna go crazy. I need to stop switching like to pro. See, golden fleece tier. What the freak is that? I've never heard of that in my entire life. The only reason, Sea Island Cotton, let's search it up. The only reason, oh wait, what? The golden fleece print. Real McCoys. What is that? I've never heard of that. Okay, the Real McCoys. Very important for them to show up in Gemini, because if their site and their social media presence wouldn't have been optimized to show me that, then it wouldn't have. AI is going to start to show people what it thinks people want. So you need to give it not trashy context. Optimizing for just keywords is not going to be the way to go anymore. You're going to have to optimize for longer texts, like what are the best blue t-shirts, I don't care how expensive. We're going to need to start optimizing for this so that we can actually get some traction and not have to have people going to the second page of Google, which no one does. Think about the difference in the second and first page of Google. That's like second and first place in anything. Nobody cares about the second place. I mean, we're not just talking about Google stuff right now. Nobody cares about second place. You're first or you're last. I mean, I know that I'm not at the top right now, but we're getting there. Very important stuff. Have your site optimized, especially e-commerce. Very saturated. And then we will eventually have social media marketing. So we'll be helping people get a schedule up for their posting, make sure they're a few weeks in advance on their posts, making sure they respond and get into conversations that are relevant about their market. Paid advertising. I don't even know how to actually really do that yet. Just scratching the surface. But I know that it's important to run Google ads, important to run Facebook ads, to just get your stuff out there to people, right? You got analytics and reporting. Like I was saying, it's just like seeing the metrics of how everything's going. Also getting some professional advice on what should be done from these, from this data you're seeing, because you can get everything set up in Google Analytics, and yeah, that's great, but you also don't have your time to sit there and go, hey, what do I think? What should we do that 50% of the people that were on the first page of the website are leaving to not go to the second page, which is where we want. That's called the customer funnel to get them to buy. Then we have web management. Of course, it's managing websites, making sure everything is up to date. We can also have security updates, maintenance. You'll see. Of course, we'll get. I mean, pretty much for all of these, we'll get Google Analytics set up. Maybe not social media marketing if you don't want it, but yeah. I think that's gonna be it for today. It's starting to get late. If you watched all the way to the end, I want to meet you, cause yeah, there's probably not anyone on Twitch right now. Okay, there's not, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I hope I provided some value, showed some things, showed some expertise, explained a few things. Next time we'll probably get into automating cold outreach, see how that goes. Yeah. Go check us out at allsland.com if you're interested in anything, see what we can do for you. Oh wait, I gotta go to LBS. Why am I grabbing my phone?